Howdy folks, and welcome back to the Owl House. Today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 16, the big one, Hollow Mind. This episode is a little infamous. When I was starting up Season 2, I was asking for which episodes people wanted to be premieres, and for a while I was just doing every episode as a premiere, but it was like unanimous, people saying Episode 16, it's like the biggest episode of the whole damn series. It's daunting, man. So I know I haven't been doing premieres for a while now, for a couple weeks now, a couple months maybe. In real life, I got a new job, and it's just a little more difficult for me to ensure that I'm there for the premieres. But hey, this one's very, very definitely going to be a premiere. With as highly recommended as this was for it, it was like unanimous, everybody warning me about this one, and honestly, it's a little nerve-wracking. Me as a content creator, as it is, it's like you really just get like one shot. Whatever you click play and record, and whatever comes out of you that's the video. I mean, yes, if it's a one-off, if it's not great, you can just kind of nix it a little bit. But you know, for a series like this, I can't just not post Hollow Mind, right? So there's a little bit of anxiety that comes with that. I'm gonna be really honest, I'm really nervous to record this video. Not even necessarily for the episode itself, which yes, I'm very afraid of whatever awaits me here, but also just, you know, my own performance. And you know, I haven't felt this way in a really long time. You know, I mean, Hootie's Door 208 was kind of like that, but I was just kind of ready for it, and I just went right into it. But honestly, I haven't felt the way I do since Grom, I would say. And if you think about it, there's a lot of similarities here. Both episodes are kind of very much brought up as like one of the biggest highlights, one of the biggest episodes of its respective season. Both happen to be episode 16, and both seem to be beloved. I don't know. A lot of people talk about Grom like it's super, super special, but this one people just say like, just get ready. So, you know, kind of with that same kind of mindset in mind, there's, you know, one thing I want to do real quick. So I'll be right back. That's right, I'm bringing this bit back, baby. Yeah, it was, you know, the suit look did good for me on the Grom episode, but I learned from my mistakes. I'm not wearing a tie this time because that was absolutely miserable, but hey, it's nobody asked for this bit. You will not get it a third time. There will be no rule of threes for this, but hey, I figured if anything, it'll be memorable for my video, right, folks? So Hollow Mind, what am I expecting here? Maybe some collector stuff, because I know from the Billip episode, Philip wanted to go to the head of the Titan, right? And so the name Hollow Mind just makes me think like, you know, if that's where the collector lives, like maybe we'll be going back there. Maybe we'll be seeing more of that. That's kind of the biggest thing that's in the forefront of my mind. No pun intended. But other than that, pun intended this time, no thoughts, head empty. So let's scooch over into position here as I, hey, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you being here, and hey, I know this is a bigger episode, so if you're here for the first time, hi, my name's Tallman. I watch the Owl House, I watch some other shows. Do me a favor, the best thing you can do for me is to watch another one of my videos after this, whether it's going back to watch more of the Owl House ones or just clicking on my playlist on my channel to see what else I have. And hey, I'm just glad you're here. Leave a like on the video if you should feel so moved to do so, and subscribe to the channel. And gotta plug channel memberships and the Patreon. Join the Armadillo Coven and get early access via the $3 tier on Patreon or channel memberships here, or full uncut reactions as soon as I post them over on the $6 tier on Patreon. Other than that, I have a bit of a specialty here. This is a nighttime record, so I typically don't do caffeinated tea, but I am drinking a Hardy & Sons Hot Cinnamon Sunset for this one, because it's a tea I like very much. And this is going to be a big special episode, so let's get into it, folks. Owl House, Season 2, Episode 16, Hollow Mind. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Is she in the palace? Oh. Bellos, that's them. Triumph over wild magic.
What is this place?
Is this?
You know exactly where
we are, human.
Hunter? Is this the future?
You got us trapped in the Emperor's mind.
What? Okay, I'm not even shocked by the lack of an OP here. Inside Belos's mind.
That's bananas.
Okay.
I don't know what those are. And I don't...
Okay, we at least get some humor here, right? Night market. Okay. So we get to find out how this happened.
I heard whispers of an attempt to invade the Emperor's mind with wild magic. I decided to take the villains out myself.
Okay. Rain. Okay. One thing I forgot to say real quick. The abomination in the last episode. I'm sorry. This looks like it might. Yeah, I don't know who these people are, but one of those people looked kind of like Eberwolf. So I wanted to, and somebody was dropping purple goo in the thing. I wanted to say the abomination that was coming to Rain at the end of the last episode kind of had the wispies coming off the head like Darius's abominations. I know I was asking who's that Pokemon about that abomination, but that's the only thing I can kind of link it to, which doesn't make any sense to me because Darius has never really given us any indications that he's any kind of a traitor unless he's like a secret agent, which is wild if true. But yeah, I just wanted to say that here because I forgot to say it in the intro, just in case it comes into play, but who knows with this show anymore.
But just as I was about to stop them.
Yeah, that might be Darius, though.
For crimes against the Emperor, you are under arrest.
Oh, wait.
I mean, it's definitely an abomination thing, right?
Copy? Sure do. Use the walkie. Oh, right. 10-4, Demon King.
It starts feeding back and it just echoes like crazy. Did you ever do that with your phones? Call two phones, put them on speakerphone, and sit them right next to each other so they just like go crazy feeding back to each other?
Belos is a liar. He just wants power.
He's a very big liar, we've learned.
You're the one who needs to be careful.
But people should
I'm
know
still so
who Belos
nervous
really
about
is.
And who is he?
where this episode
really?
goes. Because we had an episode in
Listen,
season 1 of going
Belos
into
has
somebody's
been
mind,
emperor
right?
For 50 years.
Hold on. I'm gonna pause right here again because we had an episode in season 1 where we went inside someone's mind. It was Willow, and that was one of the most emotional episodes of the season. So it's absolutely wild to me that they're doing another explore someone's mind escape episode, right? Like I wasn't expecting a second one of these. I was expecting the Titan, not the Emperor, unless they're the same. Which no, they're not. Are they? No, they can't. I can't come up with new theories in the middle of the episode. I need to watch the ding dang thing.
No one's gonna risk change unless you have proof that he's up to something. We'll figure
Oh,
something
is
out.
that how?
But
Why they?
first, left in the
But how would Luce know to do that though? Unless it's an accident.
I don't know what to do.
No one wants to think they've wasted their life following the wrong person. We just gotta find something big.
Don't think you've wasted your life by following my channel. Please follow my channel. I'm the right person. I checked a lot of that scene. I didn't see any runes. But I know there was like one other. They're inside the spell circle. So that's definitely Rain with the glasses, right?
You know what you've just done?
Oh, that was the special goop, right? Oh, okay. So their thing failed, which sent Hunter and Luce. And Birb? Not Birb. Okay.
You want to prove that my uncle is evil, and you thought I would help?
I mean, you've seen your uncle go all goopy, right? That's pretty
Now that I'm in
evil.
his mind, I can learn the truth for myself.
So has Belos like convinced himself?
I've been in Willow's mind once, and it had more trees.
Unfettered wild magic wiped out our family. Everyone knew too much and got themselves hurt.
Okay, so I need to pause one more time here because we see these paintings. We saw the painting of like Belos fighting Cursed Ida and Luce and King and everyone in the corner kind of cowering, right? We know from Billup's diary, right, that he lied a lot in his diary, right? He wrote, "I could not save my companions," you know, all the things. Like his diary, which you'd think as he's writing it would be mostly for him, that he's presenting information in a false way. Is he so delusional that even inside of his mind, he's convinced himself, and then I defeated the owl lady and her human and her little demon dog, whatever you want to call him. and I shall frame that memory upon my mind, right? So how much of this is like him deluding himself, that he's even convinced himself that this shit is true? Has he convinced himself, or is he just so skilled that he's put up this front even with his own mind in case of scenarios like this?
Never found out what happened to the previous one.
He probably got eaten. Yeah, see, there's that one. It wasn't that much of a fierce battle, right? It was just a, you may go. Oh. Oh, look at him.
You're here. We beg for
Oh
your
no,
assistance
it's
to
the inner
return to the
Bellows.
physical world,
Oh shit.
so that I may capture your enemies.
No, this is bad.
So she-
God, listen to the music here. Oh, that's creepy. It looked, hold on, I need to go back for a second. It looked different for a second. I need to pause on it real quick. Okay, look at this. Look at that beast looking, lich looking motherfucker. Wow, okay. He looks a lot like the lich from Adventure Time, right? He's got like the flowing white hair and like the, I mean, we know he's got the glowy eyes. He looks a lot like the lich to me. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Not so much the beast from Garden Wall now that I look at it a little closer, but holy smokes. Oh, this is the floaty spell, right? Good job, Luce. Who was that kid in there?
now.
Was that either little brother or...
Must be in the Emperor's real mind.
Okay, so that might have been all a
Who named
front
the
up there,
Emperor's
right?
Real mind. That gallery.
Was made of all the lies he tells. He is.
Okay, so he did put up a front within his own mind.
Luce, where are you? Oh, wait. Hey, Blondie, your friend wants to talk to you.
They can still chat?
Flapjack, are you okay?
Flapjack?
Are you?
Give me that.
That's his name?
If you're devoured in his mindscape,
We'll be trapped, dragged down into a subconscious forever.
No, if you die in the game, you die in real life.
Told you.
Hunter.
Stay safe. I love you. Over now.
Oh. Everyone heard it.
You don't seem nearly as scary as your inner self.
Trying to look. That painting in the background looks
Strong emotions can take form, melt.
almost like Hunter.
Bellows has never done anything worthy of feeling guilt. It's obviously his.
You sure about that?
And so you're just gonna invade his memories?
Oh shit, we get to see? That's right, they get to go ba 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 ba.
Hootie, I need you to lock down the house. Window shut.
He just starts rapping himself. Okay! Sorry, I just really wanted to make a Hootie joke. It's been a really long time since I've made a Hootie joke.
Ma'am!
Oh, I thought he actually was gonna wrap himself around the house. BRB. AKA birb, right?
Oh, hey, your buddy's trapped too, right? The angry blonde kid? I'm afraid she can't.
I thought Hootie was talking to them hiding in the bushes. So that's Rain, Darius, and Eber? Right? Because those are beastie looking eyes. I know how to get past the bird. Owl, tube. Him!
Fellow citizens, we are born into chaos.
Okay, so he's wearing the mask already, right?
Titan, my own family has been hurt by the darkness of wild magic. It shines in 9 hues.
Interesting. I mean, we know this is all lies, right?
Wild witches, they have found
Yeah, that's a fake, right? He set up this whole light show. We know he knows the glyphs, right?
Fool. You nearly took my head off with that blast.
Oh.
Sorry, Lord Bellows.
Hunter's like, he sounds familiar.
Bellows was lying. Wild witches weren't attacking him.
So I guess
Help someone like that.
all the Grimwalkers
Probably
turn out the same?
Special technique to get message.
Wonder if he's designed them to like look like his brother or something. His long lost brother.
What's the kid doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
I can make your magic pure again, as the Titan intended.
Okay. So this is the origin. Obviously, yeah, it's the origins of the covens, but I'm wondering if it's just like,
To your new covens.
yeah, okay. But I'm wondering if it's like some kind of a, is it like glyph magic? Is there a special glyph combo that does it? This sucks actually.
There, still alive.
Then we still have some work to do.
Oh.
Gather the palisman.
Daddy is hungry. Well, so far in this episode, this is like maybe the biggest lore drop we've ever gotten so far. But at least as of right now, the trauma hasn't set in. I'm always scared taking a sip of tea is going to be like the wrong time. And oh, was that is that a collector memory? I thought I saw the sun and the moon kind of motif. There's the door. Oof. It's like a shot from Alien.
You got me.
Oh.
To you who stray so far from home. To me who's trapped beneath these bones. When you paint the land in night bright hues.
Well, there's the collector. Oh my god, I love the animation on them.
Collector.
Is the draining spell ready yet? I want to play.
The draining spell, okay.
Ooh. You'll have your fun on the day of unity.
I know you didn't want me going to Eclipse Lake. But if I had,
Oh, okay,
I
so
wouldn't have found this.
he's like,
So, Titan blood did.
Leave. Now.
oof. And then he goes, nom 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 nom.
Ooh, you were mad. I thought you were gonna go all on that kid.
The collector's really
As long as
fun.
he stayed- I say the Titan has big plans for you, and he does what he's told.
Dang.
Unlike the previous attempts.
He doesn't even realize how evil I am. And in case Hunter can somehow ever see my memories, I hope he realizes this.
Every time he chooses to betray me.
Oof.
You can stay at the Owl House if you want. I'm sure Ida would be cool with it once we tell her what we...
No, Hunter's gonna be like, I need to hear it from him in person, right? Oh my god, that's a lot of golden guards. What happens to them all?
Hey, stop that!
I'm sure we're about to find out, right?
I'm running from the inner Bellows. He was with us the whole time.
Okay, so that kid, I mean, I knew that was... Oh no. Oh. Keeping him at bay with mind elixir?
Hello, Hunter. Hello, Luce.
Oof. Oh, he's conscious. He knows they're there.
This thing's been a thorn in my side for years.
Oof. And see, even...
Weepy palisman souls.
All right, I'm going to pause right here before he goes on. But even, I feel like it just a couple weeks ago, I was saying that there's a calmness to Bellows. Like, with all the rage that he's felt for as old as he is, there's still, like, a calmness to the way he delivers his lines. Like, he could be like, you, what are you doing in here? But instead, he's like, I finally caught him. He has been a thorn in my side for quite a while. Like, he's still so chill about everything. And that's just what's so interesting to me about Bellows. That we see the rage, we see the outbursts and everything, but still, like, there's that super calm side. And it's just so... it's just so interesting, man.
Vile. But without them, I wouldn't be able to do this.
What did you do to the other guards? To our family?
Out of all the Grimwalkers, you look the most like him.
Brother? Was I right about that? Did I have a bona fide Oracle moment?
I was really expecting him to last longer than the others.
Ooh, is he
I'm gonna
gone?
tell everyone about the day
Oh, yeah, that's right. If you die in the game, you die in real life, right?
No one ever said being a witch hunter was easy.
Witch hunter? How could they be tricked so easily? No.
Astounding.
It was Billip all along.
It's okay, we can help. I know you want to get home, but nothing is
So
worth
yes,
hurting
so he's known the whole time, huh?
I just need...
You're Bellows, you're just Bellows.
Please.
Call me
kindness
Billip.
And call me by my real name.
I can't.
Say it out loud.
Philip Whittabane, aren't you?
Oh God, the flashback.
I'll go talk to Philip. Philip, why did you bring us here?
All the time she said it. Oh my God, that sent chills down my spine, man.
Inopportune interruption, eh?
I'll handle this.
Ida, tell me it's gonna be okay.
Ida!
It's gonna be okay.
From a secret admirer!
Rain whispers, perhaps?
Hootie, that thing could be booby-trapped. Get it out of here.
Oh no, it's booby-trapped! Lemonade!
It's the teleportation potion into the mindscape.
What is
Who would-
Hootie's face right there?
Does feel good to hear another human say that name.
Oh.
I had to change it
Ooh.
when Philip was run out of too many towns. Perhaps
We were destined to meet.
And what about Hunter? What's a grimoire?
The shape-shifting.
he's a better version of an old friend. But thanks to you, I'll have
An
to
old
make
brother.
another one.
It was about him obliterating all the magic kind. Hunter! They got them out. What if Bellos is there, though?
Don't crowd them.
He knows. He knows we were in there. I can't.
He can't go
I can't
home.
go back.
Kid, breathe.
Oof. That kind of like immediate like Ida helping him. Oh, Ida's too good.
Hunter!
What the heck happened in there?
Luz, what did you see?
So much shit. Is that it? Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Okay. Well, the episode was less painful than I expected. But holy shit, the lore drops in there. I was prepared for the Day of Unity to happen in this episode, folks. I was thinking, because all along I've been talking about that, knowing that the crew knew at a certain point that they were going to be on a rushed schedule with a shortened third season. So I've been kind of like toying around in my mind, like, how much did they speed it up? Like, at what point did they originally intend for season 2 to end? And at what point did they intend, like, did they still keep the season 2 finale kind of the same, right? Or was an episode like this originally meant to be like the season finale? Because this was certainly enough lore to be a season finale, right? And I mean, season 1, we got the big 2-parter, right? We got a Agony of a Witch to Youngblood Old Souls, right? That was just there was a lot of lore built into those episodes, but it was more so about the drama and the action, almost the confrontation, both between Ida and Lilith, and then with Luce and Bellos, right? And then it all kind of got reset to the status quo, but Ida lost her ability to do magic naturally. But something like this feels like it has the potential to be a season finale with as much lore as we got there, because I think that's the biggest single lore drop we've gotten in this entire series. And honestly, like, we learned, I feel like a lot of the stuff we learned, we already figured out along the way, like the Grimwalker kind of, if you really analyze that page, it's not that difficult to connect the fact that, yes, Hunter is probably some kind of a freak Frankenstein creation kind of thing, right? We knew that Philip was Bellos. Luce didn't. No one else knew except Bellos, right? But the way it was presented was so interesting and good, right? Like, I loved getting to see some of the flashbacks to Bellos, like, setting up the Coven system in the past, everything, like how many Golden Guards there have been. We got a little bit of the Collector too. The Collector's so much fun. We only really saw them in shadow, but God, I loved the animation on them, the kind of shape-shiftiness, just the kind of playful attitude. I enjoyed that scene a whole hell of a lot. The Collector's a lot of fun. Like, obviously, there's a lot more to go, right? There's a lot more story that needs to be told, but it seems like that they're in kind of constant communication with each other. It maybe not constant, but regular communication with each other. Obviously, they're both in on the Day of Unity thing with the draining spell and everything, and the Collector just wants to have fun. I don't know to what extent or what that even means, but I enjoyed that scene, kind of seeing the shadows dancing along the walls. I just love the, like, shadow dancing kind of stuff, like a Friends on the Other Side kind of thing with the shadow and everything. Like, it's just a cool motif, and I like it a lot. I don't really know too much what else to say, because it was just like, I feel full eating it, or I feel full watching it, like I've just eaten a big meal. I didn't eat the yum. Owl House season 2 episode 16 yum. Can't eat an episode. Hootie could find a way, right? But I feel like very satisfied after that one. Just it wasn't. I think I built myself up a little too much about what to expect. I thought there was going to be death, destruction, Day of Unity. We did get collector stuff. I did call that correctly. But as far as I was expecting a lot more trauma. Yes, the scene with Philip saying like, "Come on," or Billo saying, "Come on, say my true name." Playing the scenes in the background of all the times Luce said his name in that other episode was really fucking cool. I really like that. And obviously Luce was just going through it at that point. Interesting how easily defeatable Bellos was in his own mind, how easily they were able to just kind of get by him in the last moment. Granted, yes, I don't think Bellos was expecting them to be pulled out of his brain so quickly, so suddenly, so I guess that does make sense. Like, he probably assumed he had all the time in the world to play with him, right? No way out, right? So, yeah, what an episode. And I'm still really curious as to whether that was originally supposed to be the season 2 finale, and then season 3 would be kind of everything else, right? Yeah, I think that's all I gotta say. It was an incredible episode. It was really, really fucking good. It's just, I said this when I watched Infinity Train the other night. Like, if I didn't have to sit here and edit and go through it and stuff, I'd be clicking the next episode right now to go. Like, I gotta know more. Hunter might be actually a part of the team now. He knows the truth. He knows he can't go back. We know the bird's name is Flapjack. Not what I was expecting for the bird, for the palisman, but real curious to see Hunter kind of become a part of the team. I'm glad he didn't want to give his Bellos the benefit of the doubt and say like, no, I have to go back and hear it from him in the real world, because he pretty much heard it straight from him, right? And he thought he killed you in his mind, right? So yeah, I real curious to see that dynamic shift kind of happen. But yeah, I think that's all I got. So this is a very, very long recording, folks, with the intro I did before the change and now this. Hey, hope you enjoyed this extra long boy here today. But yeah, I think I'm finally done. So just one more reminder to make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can catch more next time. Make sure you leave a like on this one. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this episode, the reaction, anything you want to tell me in the comments. I love reading those things, man. So just give me some fake spoilers. I haven't asked for those in a minute. Give me some fake spoilers for shit, just anything. More Day of Unity stuff, more fake spoilers about anything. Just please keep them as far away from the truth as possible. Please and thank you. So yeah, so I guess with all that being said, I will catch you next week with some more Owl House. Bye!